I'm Max.
It really fucking hurts when there's a knife in my back. Why did you put that there? Is that where knives go? Because it seems like a lot of assholes like you enjoy putting it right there. How would you like it if I did that to you? What if I just spontaneously began blithely carving up your face into a gore-dispersed paste of scarlet, gently dripping down my shaking hands? Would you like that? Because you make me want to with the amount of agonizing misery you're dementedly forcing me through. Out of all the faith I have in humanity, you strongly house yourself as one of the small few who somehow managed to make me redistinguish what I see when I look around. Where I once saw trust, I now see betrayal. Where I once saw beauty, I now see shit. Where I once saw respect, I now see lies. Where I once saw hope, I now see despair. Where I once saw a friend, I now see a backstabber. Thanks for not only emotionally dragging me into a hopeless abyss of misinterpreted friendship, but also thanks for psychologically screwing me up to where I've started to question and hate other people just because they are close to me, like you were. Let me tell you a story. Max sits in a class next to Trevor. He has no problem with Trevor, and they are both pretty neutral toward each other. However, Brandon, Max's closest friend and most meaningful buddy, tells Max that Trevor always talks about how retarded and stupid he is. Max almost cries, but he's too afraid to. He's in class and rather not let anyone know he's a sensitive sack of potential mental breakdowns, so he swallows his sadness. Max doesn't know what to do, but the pain of a comrade talking shit about him continues to brutally weigh heavily on his feeble heart. Brandon gently encourages Max, gracefully sustaining him with at least a little bit of confidence. Brandon then says, "Let's fight him, you and me. Aren't you two friends? Just fight him with me." This eerie language almost intimidates Max, as he has never gotten in a physical fight before. He's hardly ever been in even a social one. Regardless, Max's adrenaline-brimming body doesn't hesitate in acceptance of this invitation to teach Trevor a lesson. He yells at him and calls him names, synonymous to that of what Trevor said about Max. Trevor stops dead in his tracks, turns around, and charges at Max and Brandon. Brandon then slides his arms under Max's shoulders and holds him there. "What are you doing?" "Brandon, we're just horsing around with you, Max. But seriously, do my homework correctly next time. Don't get him, get someone who's actually smart." Max is at home, sitting against his bed on the ground, not crying, just feeling unbelievably pointless to the world. They didn't hit him, just pushed and shoved him to the ground and around the parking lot. Although Brandon did a lot more than that. I didn't completely understand the situation, but I could infer enough from just that. Brandon weighed Trevor over me. Brandon weighed his homework over me. Brandon weighed deception over me. The person I felt at home with, the person I got along with, the person I shared my mind with, the person I gave my free time to, the person I dedicated part of my life to, the person who was supposed to be my homie, backup supporter, defender, buddy, pal, and best friend, is not any of those. Why the fuck am I so nice to people when they're not the same to me? Do you guys get what I'm talking about? Like when you're willing to die for someone but they're not that way for you. It doesn't even come to fucking death and they're all still putting me last. Am I too nice? Do I not give you enough? Do I not listen enough? What the fuck am I doing that made you decide my spine was a receptacle for you to stab? Do you see a sign that says stab here? Because there isn't one there, you fucking scum, cum-sucking dumbass. I get it, maybe I misinterpreted our friendship. Maybe I didn't realize you were a clinical sociopath. Maybe I didn't realize you're not who I thought you were. Maybe you didn't mean any harm, but you did do harm. You shit on my face and I'm not too happy about that. I don't want to be nice anymore. I don't want to be anyone's friend. I don't want to be anyone's enemy. I don't want to interact with anyone anymore. And like always, there are those of you who pull the knife out. Even as I record this video, just yesterday I lost another friend thanks to their self-interest. And then there was all of you right here taking care of it. Time and time again, you show me how beautiful humanity actually is. I am fucking stupid to focus on hatred when it's just one person every few months who is an absolute shit-filled garbage can. Just because they are, does not mean everyone is. In fact, the overwhelming majority of you aren't. There are the people that patch you up, and lift you up, and lift you off. Whether it be my mom, my siblings, my dogs, my favorite YouTubers or games or movies, or even you. You're right here watching out for me. And there's always someone watching out for you. And I already fucking know there's gonna be one of you saying, "Oh, but there's no one watching out for me, Max. Sorry, but you're wrong." Shut that gorgeous mouth of yours. There is always someone here for you, even if it's me. I mean, I did make this video so you could realize that. I may not be able to individually aid every single one of you specifically, but I can do my best with what I can do. Which is what I'm trying to do. Don't let those backstabbers get the best of you. You're better than that, and you're better than them, and they do not deserve to have you. There is always someone willing to pull that blade out of your back, someone who won't stab you. You'll see.
Toodles.